Hey, my loves, Happy New Year! Welcome to another exciting episode of Lala Diaries. So, this year is full of jam packed fun, a lot of good content, and we will fall back in love with each other. That's basically what's going to happen in 2024. I hope you've written up all your resolutions and you're ready to take the year by storm. Welcome, my loves. Welcome. I'm still your best friend. Day one, ride or die. And we're going to take our relationship a little bit further this year. So I'm really excited. And to kick it off, we're going to start with a life lessons episode just to wrap up 2023. So even as we're moving into 2024, we're moving in with positive vibes, good energy, and we're leaving 2023 behind. But carrying on the good stuff that happened, not the bad, only the good, and moving forward. So let's dive right into it. We'll start off this life lessons episode with the most important life lesson of all time. I don't know why this wasn't the first one in the first episode, but here it is. And that is God is love / God loves you. I know we hear this all the time and we see it around and we hear it, but we don't actually listen. God is love and he loves you. So I'll start this off by reading 1 John chapter 4 verse 16, which reads, God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. God is love. He is in you and you are in him. God loves you. He does. I'm not preaching here, but maybe I am, and I just need to tell you that God loves you. If you feel in this world that no one loves you, no one cares for me, I feel all alone, no, you are not alone. You've never been alone, and you will never be alone, because God loves you and he's always with you. I know we may not feel like it all the time because of circumstances that happen. Maybe something bad happens to you, or you're going through something negative, but it's rare that in those good moments you actually think that, oh God, that was you. When it's bad, you're like, yeah, God doesn't love me. When it's good, you even forget. You just celebrate, you do your own thing. But then when it's good is when you should recognize and know that was definitely God. Undeserved favor. That grace that he gives us. By the way, grace means undeserved favor. That grace that he gives us. Those rooms you find yourself in, not because of your skills, or because of who you are, or because you puff your chest. No, by God's grace. Those are all signs that he loves you. The fact that you woke up today, the fact that you have a roof over your head, you have clothes to wear, the fact that people call you beautiful baby girl, the fact that people call you handsome. Do you think your friends out there who want to look like you did not want to look like you? They obviously did. But God decided that, no, this one I'm saving for this guy, or this one I'm saving from this hot babe here, So it's in the little things. Sometimes all you need to do is take a step back, take a pause, breathe in, deep breath, and just smell the roses. Look around you, count your blessings. They may seem small, but trust me, to someone else, that is all they would ever want. We need to thank him and just be grateful for all he's ever done for us and is gonna do for us, and what he continues to do. He blesses us every day. He protects us, he guides us, he comforts us, he gives us peace and joy, he heals us. He is he is love, and that love is all yours. All you have to do is trust him and obey him and love him. Because he's the one person that will never change. He's the one person that will stay the same forever. He's the one person you can always turn to and rely on. Not your best friend, not your spouse, not your boyfriend, not your teacher, not your doctor, but the one true King, Jehovah Jireh, our God. So that's life lesson number one. Number one of ones. Number one. Top one. Lesson number 2. What goes around comes back around. Guys. It may take a day, it may take months, it may take years, maybe a lifetime. But what goes around comes back around. Do good and good will come back to you. That phrase is mostly used like in a negative state, but it's not always negative. It is also positive. You do good to people, you're kind to people, you show them grace, you smile and you make them feel good about themselves, that energy will come right back. It may not happen in a day, it might not happen in a month, but it always comes back in one way or the other. Not always in the way that you executed it, but maybe in a better way. If it's negative, it may come back in a harsher way or in a lighter way. It really all depends, So yeah, we lose nothing by doing good to people and literally deliberately treating people the way you would like to be treated, because in the end, it's for your own good. It's for your own peace of mind. It's for your own, future endeavors. You know how many people are in positions right now because of things that they did in the past to people that they didn't know in future would actually be connected to your destiny? We're all tied, guys. It's a small world. We're all tied to one another. You have no idea. We're literally sitting in blessings that came from other people's actions, or actions that we did towards other people. So it's really in the small things. People call it karma. I don't really believe in karma, but it's almost similar to what I'm trying to say. Let me just read the description of karma for you guys. It's basically the good or bad luck resulting from one's actions. So yeah, I think it's in Hinduism or Buddhism where the life that you live, how you live your life now will determine how you'll be reincarnated in the next life. Or it will determine how blessed you'll be or how rich you'll be in the next life. So if you're good to people, you'll be sorted in the next life. And if you have been bad to people, then you might be reborn as something that's not really fun. So yeah, basically, guys, I know it takes a lot of strength at times to do the right thing and be kind in very unkind situations, but we must do it anyway because God sees everything and we lose nothing. And at the end of the day, it'll come back around one way or the other, even in a better situation. But if you're bad, it might come back in a negative situation. So let's just be good and do what is right. So I want to end this with a verse that I really like, that I read sometime last year. And it's really stuck with me. I read it every chance that I get because, yeah, it's one that hits home for me. And it comes from the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 10. And it says, "For God is not unjust. He will not forget how hard you have worked for him and how you have shown your love to him by caring for other believers as you still do." So no good deed goes unseen or goes unheard by the Most High. He sees everything and he's applauding you for doing the good that you're doing. So keep at it. He doesn't turn a blind eye and pretend he hasn't seen it. He's seen it because you're helping other believers, you're helping his children, and it'll come back tenfold. So yeah, that's point number 2. Point number 3, learn through the lessons. We need to learn through all the lessons that life throws at us, all the curveballs, all the little sprinkles of blessings here and there. We need to learn through those lessons. So a lesson learned is knowledge or understanding gained by experience. The experience can either be positive or negative. So it goes both ways. There's really no point of going through lessons if we're not learning anything. There's no point of sitting through that class if you're not learning anything. We can't just be hearers. We need to be doers of the word as well. So this doesn't only apply to Christian life. It applies to personal relationships. It applies to work. It applies to school. It applies to self-care, day-to-day living. It applies to every aspect, really. You keep going through the lessons until you learn the lesson. Exclamation point at the end. So if we find ourselves in the same situation, same outcomes, same results, then we know we did not learn from the last lesson and we need to go back, take those notes and highlight that important point that we need to take note of going forward. We need to actively apply everything we've learned from past experiences and past lessons into our everyday life. That will enable us to actually enjoy our everyday life. And I think that's what smart people do. It actually helps elevate a lot of day-to-day problems or day-to-day struggles because you know how to maneuver. So it's not just bad lessons that we're going through, it's also good lessons too. We're learning a lot of life hacks. we're saving a lot of time, saving a lot of energy. Now you can clean faster, you can work smarter, you can cook better, like not the way people in the past did it. We're learning and we're moving forward with it, and that's what's helping us be wiser and smarter. Because one thing I know for certain is we learn something new every day. So let's keep applying it and let's keep moving forward. It's not a circus. We're not in a merry-go-round. We're not repeating courses here. We learn it once for smart people who capture it, digest it, and keep it moving. So that's the way we should move in this 2024. Let's learn from the lessons. We're not repeating classes. Please, guys, we're not repeating classes. We're moving forward. And last but not the least, point number 4, patience is a virtue. What is patience? So, patience is defined as an individual's ability to wait for something significant to happen without feeling frustrated. Yeah. What's that phrase? Good things come to those who wait. So while you're waiting, you're practicing patience. And why is it called a virtue? Because it's a very rare quality that you find in someone. And if you possess that quality of patience, then people have to treasure it. Not they have to or they will. Let me just say people should treasure it because it's a virtue. It's rare to find. This is one of the most important life lessons. Patience, especially in this fast moving world where everything is happening at the speed of light. Like everyone is up and down, everything is fast paced. It's very rare that people are patient with whatever they're going through, or patient with circumstances, or patient with people. And that's why it's a virtue now more than ever. I must say that waiting is hard. In the wait, you can get distracted, you can get involved with wrong people, you can lose sight of the end goal. Yes, it's hard, but it's so worth it. It comes with a lot of benefits. Some that we can see right there and then, and some that you see in time. I'm telling you, we dodge a lot of bullets. Especially when you want things now. You want it your way, you want it to happen at your own timing, you want it to happen in a specific manner, and then you have to reach a point where you just have to let it go and just let it be, and not trust your timing, but trust God's timing, because it is always perfect. Your physical and mental health depend on your patience, because if you want things now, you want things to happen in a certain way, you'll always be stressed. But if you learn to let certain things go that are out of your control and just practice patience and wait on Him or wait on the universe, then you'll be better off. Sometimes the timing isn't right yet, and the universe is trying to help you. God is trying to help you. So it's really, really for your own good. I'll move on to some African quotes that I read. Some of them are really funny, so I'm just going to read like 3. Yeah, and the first one is, hurry has no blessings. That's one. The second is, a patient person never misses a thing. Another one, patience can cook a stone. This is my favorite, whatever this means. Patience can cook a stone. Do you know how hard a stone is? Do you know there's something I heard. I think Pompey said it at his concert. He was like, we went to the source of the Zambezi or something, one of these rivers, and then as the water passes through those stones or against those stones, they start breaking. Imagine how soft and gentle water is. And the more the water passes through those stones, they start breaking. Not there and then, not instantly. It takes time. That's the patience we're talking about, that kind of patience. So yeah, I'll just end this by saying, let's accept the pace of time. It doesn't have to happen in our own timing, Let's have faith in the wait. Embrace the unreliability of knowing. And things will work out. So let's just be patient. Sometimes we're dodging bullets. Stay where you are. Be patient in the wait. Do what is right for you to do in the wait. Don't divert. And yeah, everything will work out. So we've come to the end of the episode, and I just want to say thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to my regular listeners that are actually following through and actually asked me when I was going to release another video. Guys, welcome to 2024. We're moving differently this year, so please, let's move together. Yeah, let's move together. I'm going to be more consistent, more content coming out soon. So yeah, to exciting times and exciting content and exciting videos, and to growing and learning together and actually just being better. So guys, have a productive week. Have an awesome month. Have an awesome year. We're still moving together. I'm still here for you no matter what. And yeah, my loves, on to the next one. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.